morning, Copper Basin. Today is Tuesday, February 25th, 2014. I'm Tristan Stillwell.
And I'm Brittany Myers, and this is Cbtv News at 9.
On today's show, we'll be talking about tomorrow's basketball game and a boy who got in trouble for throwing a snowball.
Let's get this show on the road.
Buzz Lightyear.
A group of about 30 runners from Cleveland, Tennessee plans to spend 8 days running roughly 1,000 miles to reach the Boston Marathon. They will take turns running alongside the road around the clock through 7 states, while passenger vans haul resting teammates. They are running in order to raise $50,000 for 2 nonprofit groups. One group buys sports equipment for inner-city girls, and the other group provides prosthetic limbs to children. The group expects other runners to join in along the way, including some elected officials. Now let's go to Tristan for the weather.
Today will be mostly cloudy with highs in the mid-40s to mid-50s. Tonight will be mostly cloudy with a chance of rain after midnight. There will also be a chance of rain and snow early in the morning. Lows will be in the mid-20s to lower 30s, and the chance of precipitation is 40%. Tomorrow will be mostly cloudy with a 30% chance of snow in the morning, and then it will be sunny in the afternoon. Highs will be in the mid-20s to lower 30s. Tomorrow night will be clear with lows 14 to 20 degrees. Now that's all for weather.
Thanks for the weather, Tristan. Now let's go to our PSA about the police explorers.
Policeman. A policeman is a composite of what all men are, I guess, a mingling of saint and sinner, dust and deity. Culled statistics wave the fan over stinkers, underscore instances of dishonesty and brutality because they are news. What that really means is that they are exceptional, they are unusual, they are not commonplace. Buried under the froth is the fact. And the fact is that less than 0.5% of policemen misfit that uniform. And that is a better average than you'd find among clergymen. What is a policeman? He of all men is at once the most needed and the most wanted. A strangely nameless creature who is sir to his face and pig or worse behind his back. He must be such a diplomat that he can settle differences between individuals so that each will think he won, but if a policeman is neat, he's conceited. If he's careless, he's a bum. If he's pleasant, he's a flirt. If he's not, he's a grouch. He must make instant decisions which would require months for a lawyer, but if he hurries, he's careless. If he's deliberate, he's lazy. He must be first to an accident, infallible with a diagnosis. He must be able to start breathing, stop bleeding, tie splints, and above all, be sure the victim goes home without a limp or expect to be sued. The police officer must know every gun, draw on the run, and hit where it doesn't hurt. He must be able to whip 2 men twice his size and half his age without damaging his uniform and without being brutal.
Paul Harvey. Good day.
If you would like to become a police explorer, see Lucas Cross for more information. Now it's time for sports with Tristan.
The boys basketball team has a game today. It is at CSAS, but they will be playing against Boyd at 7:30. This is a region tournament game, so it may be the last game if our boys don't get the win. So wish them good luck, and hopefully they will advance in the tournament. That's all for sports.
Hurling snowballs is a winter pastime for some kids, but for a 13-year-old Chicago boy, it's become a felony offense. Police say the boy was arrested and charged with battery to a police officer for throwing a snowball at the officer after his school let out early. The boy claims that he hit his car and not the officer. He also claims that he was in a group of about 15 kids and was wrongly picked out of the crowd. Many residents believe that the punishment is too harsh and may come back to haunt the boy. He has no gang affiliations or an arrest record. On top of the felony charge, the boy has also been suspended from school for 5 days. Now let's go to Tristany with the lunch.
And for your lunch in line 1, we'll be having pork roast, cream potatoes, sliced carrots, roll, fruit, and milk. And in line 2, we'll be having barbecue, fresh vegetables, vegetarian beans, fruit, and milk. And for breakfast, in line 1, we'll be having pancake on a stick, milk, and juice. And in line 2, we'll be having egg biscuit, milk, and juice. Now that's all for lunch.
It's the circus.
And yearbooks are on sale for $55.
Partners for Health will be here today for the free biometric screening for teachers.
7th and 10th grade writing assessments will be tomorrow and Thursday.
The ACT for the juniors will be March 4th. Good luck.
The CPR class is also on March 4th.
Don't forget about the Cleveland State representative who will be here March 5th.
If you would like to apply for scholarships for Cleveland State, you must go by the guidance office.
Hey, guess what?
What?
It's time for the word of the day.
Yay.
Today's word of the day is compose.
Compose means to construct.
And yeah, okay, here's my sentence. I have a good sentence. Guess what?
What?
You want me to read it?
I do.
Okay. She will compose an essay about Romeo and Juliet.
And now a word from our sponsors.
There's strong, and then there's Army Strong. See what it's like at GoArmy.com.
Sorry about my little outburst there. You weren't supposed to see that.
She's a very excited person.
That was directed towards my teleprompter guy. Hey, have you ever gotten in trouble for throwing a snowball? Because that's pretty ridiculous.
No, I have not gotten in trouble for throwing a snowball, and if I did, that would be awful because that is just
A felony? I mean, come on.
for throwing a snowball. It's
And
snow.
he was suspended.
It snowed, did it?
I don't know.
I don't even
What about
know.
the running thing? Want to run 1,000 miles? That's pretty far.
I don't run.
I can see that.
I sit on the couch and I eat, and I watch Netflix, and I sleep and play Xbox. I don't run. I'm a very lazy
Alrighty,
person.
I see that. All right, that is all the time we have for today's show.
We'll see you tomorrow on CBTV News at 9.